Welcome back, PMAC here. Today, I'm playing Balatro. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this game, or if any of y'all have played this. I love this game. I've played it before. This is my first time playing it on my own save file, on my own device. I have it on my computer right now from the Game Pass. It just became available on Game Pass a couple days ago for free if you have Game Pass. So, definitely had to scoop it. I'm excited to play. Like I said, I've played before, but this will be a good refresher of memory and a good way to hop into my own save file. So, without further ado, let's get into this shit. New run, red deck. Alright. Okay, so how this is going to work is there's going to be... Every time we come back to this main screen right here, there's going to be 3 games we can play. Or blinds, rather. They're going to be hands we're playing. So first you do a small blind. If you beat this, you move on to the big blind. And if you can manage to beat the big blind, you'll move on to the boss blind. Which the boss blind is going to be... It's going to have like a debuff to it. So you can see down here, we're on ante 1 out of 8. There's going to be 8 rounds of 3 blinds we have to go through. So once we get through the 8th round of 3 blinds, that's when we'll quote unquote beat the deck. So if you're not familiar with poker hands, as I wasn't, I don't play poker at all, but I came in here and if you ever played Yahtzee or any other game similar to this, you got a high card, that means you didn't have anything. It'll just take the value of the highest card. A pair, 2 of the same card, obviously. 2 pairs, that'll be 2 sets of 2 of the same card. 3 of a kind, that'll be 3 of the same card. And by same card, I mean the rank or the number value. I don't mean the suit or the color and shape of the card. A straight's going to be not the same card, but consecutive cards. So it could be ace 2 3 4, it could be 2 3 4 5, it could be 6 7 8 9, it could be king queen jack 10 9, it could be ace king queen jack 10. Just has to be 5 in a row. A flush is where it could be all the same color or suit. The suits are divided by color, so you could just call a flush all the same color. A full house is going to be 3 of a kind and a pair put together, so it's going to be 3 and 2 out of the 5 that you got being the same number. So like 3 6s. Whoa, why did I go straight to that? That's kind of crazy. Let's say 3 8s and 2 2s. That would be a full house. Or 3 5s and 2 1s. 4 of a kind, same as 3 of a kind and a pair. It's just going to be 4 of the same card. And a straight flush is going to be... It's going to be a flush from earlier, which is the same color. And it's also going to be a straight from earlier, which is the consecutive card. So it has to be consecutive and also the same color. This is the most valuable hand you can get. But if we get deep enough into it in this video, you'll come to see why just because it's the highest ranking on the hand list doesn't necessarily mean it's the most useful. So yeah, like I said, we'll get into all this. The blinds, like I said, there's a small, big, and boss blind on every ante. An ante is just a round of 3 blinds. Like we're on round 0 right now. We haven't beat anything. You come with a preset value of how much money you have, just depending on what deck you're playing, I believe. And the hands and discards, I believe, always start at 4 unless otherwise determined by a certain deck. So like this is the regular red deck. Say if we play like the blue deck, it could be like minus a hand or plus a discard, or it could just be something different. So alright, let's get into this. Alright, so we have 2 pairs off rip, so we can do 1 pair and 2 pairs. And I learned recently you don't have to do 5 cards either. So I thought you had to do every card, or like I thought you had to play every hand with 5 cards regardless, like even if you're just throwing shit out. But you don't have to. It's not the case. So let's play these 2 pairs right here. Okay, that gave us 88. Okay, so here's a big one right here. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. That would be a straight 5 consecutive cards. We're gonna play that. my big ass head out of the way. Or at least over. Okay, so we reached the score limit we were trying to reach. We were trying to reach at least 300 points, and we did that. We reached like 412, I believe. I clicked away from that a little bit too fast. Okay, so this is where the game gets a little, not a little, this is where the game gets very fun and interesting. When you get back to this shop right here, you have the option to buy a couple things. So you can buy jokers. Jokers give yourself buffs. So like how I said, the boss blind gives you debuffs when you go to face that big blind. A lot of these jokers will help you out and help you get points and help you do certain things. So if we read right here, and it's also like none of these things are discovered. So as you, it's not like you're just playing cards. As you go along, you'll see if you go to the collection, everything you run into, you like collect technically. So if you're like OCD or you like 100%ing games, this adds an extra aspect to the game to where you're also collecting things as well as playing and beating the game. So see, so like every joker you get, this is the standard joker, plus 4 molt. And so if we go back to the store, you can see this one has a plus 10 molt, but the hand you play has to contain a flush. And a flush was all the same color. That one's not too, like that one doesn't happen too often. So I really don't want that joker. So we'll just have to get into it to show you. A lot of times when I get back to this menu, I like to buy a buffoon pack. And what these are, just comes with the joker for $4. Oh my god, I love this one. So this is the misprint joker. This has a plus multiplier on it that's completely random. It could be insane, it could be regular, it could be 0, but it's always going to be something. So like this is a good one to have, because like I said, you can see it in there. Plus 23 multiplier pops up for a second. These vouchers are buffs or effects that last the entire run. So if you're not familiar with this type of game, this is a roguelike. A roguelike meaning you have to beat the hand or the game rather in one run. You collect, pick up abilities, buffs, items along the way that help you in your run, but once you die, it's over. Once you lose, it's over. You have to restart. So this voucher is not very good. It does nothing. So I don't know. Maybe we'll just go the next round. So once you get done with the store, spend your money that you want to, you're going to be able to move back to this screen where you can view the antes. We're going to go to the next one. 3, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we got a pair of 9s. Oh my god. See, so look, we just did a single pair right there, and it smacked that joker for plus 25 on the multiplier right here. So here's a, I'm going to buy this. Here's a foil joker. So a foil, there's different card types. There's going to be regular cards, foil cards, holographic, yeah, see, I can't even see the other ones yet. I forget what they are, but yeah, we've already found a special type of card now. This gives us 50 coins, 50 chips rather, every single time that this card gets scored, or every single time that we score because it's a joker. So for instance, okay, we're gonna get another buffoon pack, get a third joker. Okay, this is a good card right here. Okay, and also what you want to do is you want to space these jokers out in a certain way. You want to do your chips, anything that has to do with chips farthest to the left, because these jokers play in order. These jokers get smacked in order. So look, for example, I'll show you. Alright, so this boss discards 2. Oh my god. Okay. So I have to explain this too. 2 jokers just came out of nowhere. Just literally just came out of nowhere. So what this joker does is when the blind is selected, which is the boss hand, it creates 2 common jokers that randomly just spawn in my hand. So this joker just created 2 jokers for me out of thin air. They don't really do much for me right here. This is a discard for each round. So you see this went from 4 to 5. And this one has a 1 free reroll per shop. So we can't even use this one until we get back to the shop. But this joker, because it's foil, created 50 chips. Will create 50 chips. So the chips go on this side. So as here, for example, I'm going to play 2 6s. A pair is 10 chips. times a 2 multiplier. So every time you say score chips, so from this card, it's going to smack this and it'll make this turn from 10 to 60. So even just scoring a regular pair is much more valuable with this card because of the way the chips work. So the chips will add 50 chips to every single hand that I could possibly play. So if I played a straight, it would go from 30 to 80. If I played a straight flush, it would go from 100 to 150. So you want to get cards that stack chips for you to increase the blue number. And then this is where these jokers come into play with the plus mults, is it adds to this multiplier right here. It'd be worth so much more just because of the jokers I have in my hand. Plus the misprint. Misprint adds a random number right here every time. You know, like it starts getting crazy. Like you'll just watch. Just smack that for plus 22. 1700 in one hand. We're flying through these rounds if we want to. I'm just doing some explaining. Okay, here's a new aspect of the game. These are planet cards. So when I mentioned tarot cards earlier, there's 2 other cards that come out of these types of packs down here. Here. Oh, we can't even buy the voucher. So the voucher finally changed. This is a great voucher right here. It adds 1 hand size right here. So yeah, we have the Joker currently, which you can sell these Jokers, by the way. If a Joker pops up and it's way more valuable than one of these up here, you just get rid of the worst one and trade it in. This Joker adds a discard every hand. This voucher would add a hand to my hands every time, so I'd have 5 instead of 4 for both. That would be cool, but we can't afford the voucher just a second. We're $1 short, so we're gonna buy this planet card. Like I said, there's planet cards and tarot cards that come out of these packs down here. You can see, or just standard cards. It's a whole nother aspect. So you have 52 playing cards in a standard deck, correct? You can add standard playing cards to your deck to make it more likely to get a certain combination. So if you really had the money right here, say you had like $30 and you just had a hella money to spend in the store, you could continuously add standard cards to your deck and get like a 65 card deck, which has plenty of cards in it to create crazy combos rather than just a 52 card deck. Now I'm going to explain the planet card. So earlier we come back to this screen with the runs. You see how these are all level 1? These have a chance to be upgraded. And when you upgrade it, it changes both of these numbers. So it increases the amount of points you'll score from the hands played itself. So for example, I'm going to do this one right here. It's going to, if you can buy and use or buy. It'll stick the card up here when you just buy it. This is like your little consumable slots. Now we're going to level up the 2 pair. So you can see how much it levels up by. It'll add a +1 multiplier and 20 chips on 2 pairs. So 2 pairs will go from 20 times 2 to 40 times 3. So it'll go from 40 total points to 120 total points. So this literally 3 times in value is the 2 pair hand, which is amazing. So we're going to use it. You can see, yeah, just upgraded the 2 pair hand. I'll open the tarot card for you guys and let you guys see. Okay, so these are good too. See, this does the last card that was activated up here, so I could upgrade the 2 pair again with this tarot card. I could enhance a card into a steel card, which gives it a times multiplier. So there's chips times the plus multiplier, and then there's a multiplication multiplier that goes at the end. So say I have a chip joker, three plus mult jokers, and then I had a times 1.5 joker down. It would just, this starts getting crazy, guys. It sounds like I'm insane and just talking in circles, but you're just gonna have to see. So like, I'm not gonna do this one. I'm not gonna do this one though. So this tarot card right here gives me the total sale value of all my current jokers. So it's gonna give me 12 bucks for free. So we're gonna do that. We need the money. So now we can buy an extra hand size. We have plenty of money. It didn't do it yet. Okay, so God, so much to fucking explain. When it comes to vouchers, when you use a voucher, this was the first. So there's like card unlock, and then there's permanent unlock. So I'm not gonna be able to actually get that hand size until the permanent unlock voucher for paintbrush comes back into my vendor right here. So Queen Jack 10 9 8. Boom, smacked it straight. Oh my god, we're cooking. So it smacked this for plus 50, it smacked this for plus 12, and it smacked this for like plus 10. This will allow me to open a planet card out of quite a bit of a selection. No straight. Saturn is straight, I believe. So if we ever see Saturns, we want to do those for sure. Alright. On to the next round. Okay, we got quite a few pairs here, so we're gonna smack these two pairs, and we got another two pair right after this. If we're even it, yeah, we already won. Oh my god. I like this Joker. It's gonna read in the final hand. So say we get into a sticky situation where we're actually fighting for our lives out here, instead of just winning on the first hand every time. That'll re-trigger every card that got played in the final hand, so it'll be like double points in the final hand. So that comes in handy if we ever get in a sticky situation. So we're gonna keep that. Anytime we see planet cards, we open them. It's my rule. Upgrade high card, just cause. First hand is drawn face down. Holy shit. Just play that, cause why not? Too easy, man. Too fucking easy. Alright, see, so you can look right here, we're on round 7, so I mean, if you think about it, it's just, there's 2 rounds of 3, and now we're on the first round. We're on the first round of ante number 3. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now we're on level 1, round 7 of ante 3. So we have quite a ways to go, but we are making our way through this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh my god. 5, 4, 3. We had crazy cards right there. I mean, dude, we're just winning all these in one. We're literally winning all these in one fucking hand. It's kind of crazy. Lose $1 per card played? It's crazy. Ace, king, queen, jack. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4. Give me a 10, man. Boom, boom, smacked it for 4,500. Boom, boom, boom. +1 hand size. Jack. 8. upgrade full house. Pick a planet pack. Upgrading Saturn for sure. On to the next one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, dude, a straight is just like a gimme, bro. We're almost at the fucking thing. We're at 6,700 in one hit. Hit that pair. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I think, yeah, these are, here, I'll open one of these. These are called spectral packs. These are a different kind of pack as well. What these do is these add like some pretty nasty effects to the cards, good and bad. Not bad, but like, I don't know. These are really meant to like really set up some crazy hands, so add negative to a random joker. +1 joker slot, -1 hand size. Add negative to a random joker. +1 on the joker slot. Oh my god. It's like this guy's not even here. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh no. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ace, queen, jack, 10. Alright, I'm going for it. I need the black card. Please. Dude, they don't want to give it to me? What the fuck is happening? A fucking pair of 7s? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeez, dude, they got kind of close right there. See, it re-triggered everything double right there. That was nice though. I had no worries. Add 1 hand permanently. Next round. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ace, jack, 10, 9, 8. Double your money. Sheesh, I'm good. Fuck it. So here, I didn't even explain that. So the small blind and the big blind will offer every single level something in reward to skip the level. And so what you miss out on that is basically accolades that would give you money to spend in the shop. But what that level was gain like $20 for me skipping this level. So I went ahead and did it. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I have plenty of money when I get back to the shop. So I'll be alright. 6, 5, 4, 3. Ace, king. Ace, queen, jack. 5. Hit that 2 pair on him real quick. Yeah. Whoa. That was not very good. Ace, queen, jack, 10, 9, 8. Oh my god, brother. We're so cooked. I shouldn't have traded for all that money. God damn it. Alright. Oh my god. Dude, they're just beating the shit out of me. No cap. Yeah, god damn. Yeah, we just got the shit kicked out of us right there, not gonna lie. Well, yeah, nice intro to Balatro. Go to the collection, you can see, yeah. You go through here and it'll show you every Joker in the game, and every time you buy one, it permanently unlocks in your collection, so catch them all. Same with the vouchers, the temporary and permanent unlock. Not permanent is in game to game, like afterwards, but like permanent is in like your whole run. Same with the tarot cards, same with the planet cards, same with the spectral cards, same with all the blinds in the game, same with all the card packs. Whoa, okay, so that's the last type of Joker, a negative Joker. That's so sick. Okay, so we got regular cards, foil cards, and negative cards so far. Yeah. Well, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Nice intro to Balatro. Hopefully I beat some decks here soon. Peace out, guys. Thanks.